plenty of young brothers end up taking their own lives in 2024. I don't know, it's crazy as ever. I don't know, I'm like, dang, that's some messed up stuff. I don't know, I mean, like, school because, like, this, like, stuff is getting, it was getting out of hand, and stuff getting out of hand now. Real though, I mean, like, school, like, they couldn't, like, take it. Real though, I mean, like, depression is not nothing to play with. Real though, I mean, like, school, I mean, like, they, like, getting pushed over the edge. Oh my goodness. Shoot, I'm already knowing. They go like, just go ahead and off themselves. For real though. I mean, like, and then go for the sisters too. For real though. And that's on bro. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, like, so this woman, like, trying to apply for a job or whatever when and that, like, manager of HR, like, was like, saying, like, telling her to come out at this, like, certain time or whatever, whatnot. She said she gonna do it because she had to pick up her kids. Like, she, like, reschedule or whatever. He sent her a letter, like, calling her a racist, or whatever, whatnot. Said she was, he said that she was wasting her time or whatever, whatnot, and stuff like that. He called her a chimp or whatever, whatnot. It was crazy as ever. And, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it was crazy. He didn't want to reschedule or nothing. He told her not to, like, ever waste your time again. For real though, I mean, like, shoot, you saying no regrets. I mean, no regrets, is me. For real though. That's on bro. For real though. Anyway, yeah, it's someone like, that, like, police up there, like, just going at the people for no reason. And, like, it's just crazy. I mean, like, but the, like, charges they put on the people actually got dropped or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, so, yeah, they, like, we get sued over that or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real though. And, like, so, I mean, like, they just, like, actually keep on, like, bringing suits or whatever, lawsuit and stuff like that, because, like, what they doing is out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, they out of pocket for all that mess. And that's on bro. And I don't feel bad for none of them. Real though. Anyway, another woman up there trying to, like, kick a woman out, like, an area that's, like, cool or whatever, cool area or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Up there trying to, like, and, like, she was the big boss of, like, the area or whatever, whatnot. Just like with that other lady, and she tried to kick the lady out of their kids about the pool area or whatever, whatnot. That's some crazy stuff. They up there acting like, they, like, in charge or whatever, whatnot, and they out of pocket for that, and that's on bro. Anyway, so, yeah, I mean, I told you they was gonna go to the, like, council, or the, what I'm saying, go to the, like, people in charge and stuff like that, and they stood on business on that, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't playing no games, and that was crazy. It was crazy as ever. For real though. I mean, like, so, that's on bro. Anyway, so this one cop got, like, arrested. Well, he actually got, like, fined from being, like, the chief of the police or whatever, because the police was doing, like, some crazy stuff or whatever. Had a pass and all that stuff, and he still had them or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real though, he was, like, unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? So they just, like, actually just let him go or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Real though, because he was, like, doing stuff, some crazy stuff or whatever. And this happened in Texas. They, like, fired everyone and, like, closed police station down in Coffee, Texas. For real though. I mean, like, shoot, I was serious about that game. I mean, like, shoot, that stuff was, like, really something or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? For real though. But hey, they looking for some more people to, like, see if they go, like, do brand or whatever. But to tell you the truth, to keep it a buck or whatever, I mean, like, they not gonna never do it. You know what I'm saying? For real though, they gonna be on some bull. And the more bull that day, you know what I'm saying? And that's on, bro. For real though. Anyway, so I, like, actually just seen, like, this video with these, like, group of white kids jumping on this, like, black kid or whatever. They got them in the middle of the woods, they got them in the middle of nowhere or whatever. So, one of the kids, like, end up putting them in a choker hold or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real though. And he, like, just choked them down or whatever. One of the girls was, like, saying, get off him or whatever. All the other kids wasn't doing nothing. They was laughing or whatever. And that boy was, like, just down for him, like, minute or two or whatever. Next thing you know, he got back good. A girl socked him right up in his jaw or whatever. No reason. And it was the same girl that was telling that boy to get off him or whatever. For real though, that was some crazy stuff. Next thing you know, another, like, boy start wailing on him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Had him down on the ground, just punching him. It was crazy. It was crazy as ever, gang. I mean, like, for real though, that was, like, out of pocket. They was out of pocket about that. For real though, but shoot, wasn't no cops around or nothing like that. They could have did anything to that boy, and that's on, bro. Anyway, so that's what I'm telling you, and that's why I said on my other video, like, you know what I'm saying, teach our kids, and about this world, about how this world is, for real though, because, like, it's crazy as ever. I remember when, like, the cops was shooting at this guy, you know what I'm saying, and, like, they just, like, replaced him with somebody else or whatever. I tell you this, I'm like, remember I, like, said it, like, when it's, like, dude, like, actually, like, got in a shootout with the police, right? And, like, that, like, they said that, like, suspect died, but it was a black guy. But the, like, person that was shooting at the cops was a white Hispanic. He was not black. When he went away, and they let this man get away, they shot the black dude just so they could, like, cover their tracks. Yeah, that's really happened. Serious, that really happened. I don't know. Anyway, because, like, it was, like, white Hispanic dude. And how in the heck is the suspect going to turn out to be black dude? It don't make sense to me, yeah? It don't make sense to me. For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I'm like, so it's crazy. It's crazy as ever. For real though. I mean, like, cops is, like, still getting out of control. They been getting out of control. Like, you know what I'm saying? They always be out of pocket for whatever reason. Especially in those traffic stops. For real though, because, like, oh my goodness, they just, like, just messed with this, like, dude. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Because dude didn't want to, like, actually show his identification or nothing like that, because they knew the cop wouldn't even, like, tell him what they stopped him for or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real though. So he just called back up came. You know what I'm saying? Stuff got iffy. You know what I'm saying? It just got iffy for real. Because, like, why dude wanna, like, actually, like, just, like, show him his identification until he got the information that, like, he wanted or whatever. You know what I mean? And, like, just like I said, when the eagle hits, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no talking to them. Ain't no talking to the cops. Ain't no talking to them at all. For real though, just like I said, like, when they arrested that, like, dude, that president porter or whatever, like, when he transferred the, like, prisoners to the, like, prison or whatever, ain't no talking to them, gang. They ain't no talking to them. For real though, I mean, like, shoot, let's go in one ear and not the other. You know, talking to them, like, when they get in the heat of the moment. For real though. I mean, like, shoot, that's some crazy stuff. That's some crazy stuff for real though. But that's how this world is. That's all, bro. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell on notifications so you see my next upload. I'm gonna post on my show. I'm gonna on tomorrow. And oh yeah, you can check out my previous videos if you like, gang. So long, farewell, goodbye.